All right, as promised, all day long at Royal Pin for the Royal Pin Challenge this year, we are raising tons of money for Victor Oladipo's Dunk Cancer Foundation. It's something that's very near and dear to Victor's heart. And here's the man himself, taking a quick break from rehab to come and talk to us about this great cause, this great foundation. Victor Oladipo, welcome into the Fan. Thanks so much for being a part of the charity drive this year and doing all the things you do for Dunk Cancer. We appreciate having you.
Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's great to have you here. Hey, let's get one thing out of the way, and everybody's been asking me, you feeling good? Everything's good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, man. Doing well. Just taking it one day at a time. So.
What kind of stuff are you doing? What kind of stuff are you doing, Vic, to get to feel better?
Just rehabbing, doing everything I can to get my leg back to where it needs to be. But I'm in a great routine here. So I pretty much do something every day, so it's pretty cool.
It seems like you're having fun doing it, some of the social media stuff you're putting out there. Are you going to be like a trick shot expert? Does Steph Curry have nothing on you when you get back?
I don't know. We'll see. Sure.
From the chair. It's downtown from the chair. Hey, listen, I know you've been involved with this foundation for quite a while now. This is not new to you. What can you tell us about it, and why did you decide to dunk cancer?
Well, I mean, I dunk a lot every now and then, I guess you could say. But no, in seriousness, I just feel like it's something that needs to be addressed. And I always wanted to address it in some way. I remember one of my first real coaches, he passed away from cancer. And ever since I was like in the 8th grade, I was like, man, I want to help people who have that get over it. So I think the biggest thing with dunk cancer is that being able to apply the game to helping others. So for me, every dunk I get, they donate money to Dunk Cancer. And I'm trying to get it to where I have other players on board as well with that. And I'm just trying to make a move, man. I'm trying to give back and change people's lives because that's what it's all about.
You know what? It's funny because I know $1,000 per dunk and not less than $100,000 is going to be donated. And so with your season being cut short, I'm not sure. Is that something you think about? It's kind of like Miles and his blocks, and the backpacks that the kids get in that. Is that something you think about when you're playing?
Oh, I mean, at the end of the day, you try not to think about it, but when you're out there and you get that opportunity, it makes you go even harder than you already, you already imagined you would. So, especially when there's a cause involved. So, I can't wait to get back and, really strive to get about 1 million dunks in the season.
That's awesome. Well, hats off to you for doing it. How involved are you with the guys right now? How often do you keep in touch with everybody on the team?
Oh, man, all the time. I text those guys all the time. They call me all the time. I call them all the time. And I try not to bother them too much because, at the end of the day, they're still basketball players and, they still have lives. But I'm always there if they need me. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about, man. It's just knowing when to speak to them and knowing when not to. I just try to lead from where I'm at, lead from home. So I'm not worried about them, though, man. I really feel like they got a chance, especially in the first series. And I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Victor Oladipo joining us today here on FM 107.5, 1070 The Fan. We're dunking cancer with his foundation today, raising as much money as possible. And you've autographed a number of items, and there's some great things and great that we'll tell people about coming up in a minute. I'm just curious, did you have a chance to watch how much fun those guys had beating Atlanta the other night?
Oh, yeah, that was amazing, especially for the young guys, man. I was really proud of the young guys who came in and played and didn't get a chance to play a lot this year and coming in and playing at a high level. So that was huge, man. I was really proud of those guys for doing that. It just shows their growth and how hard they work, and the sky's the limit if they keep doing that.
What were you thinking as Edmund Sumner went to the free throw line? 3 free throws to win the game, or it's over.
I was just excited for him. Honestly, just to be out there and have that opportunity to play the way he did. I mean, Ed has been through a lot, not only with the Pacers, but just in his life as well. I bet those 3 free throws going felt really good for him. And I'm proud of him, for stepping up and being big that night. That's huge for him. So I was happy. I mean, I did a post about it. I'm sure people saw it. I was really excited, so it's pretty cool.
That is awesome. Hey, you mentioned that you think the Pacers have a good shot, especially here, maybe even in the first round. Preview the Pacers Celtics a little bit, and what are your keys? What does this team need to do to win this series?
I think the biggest thing, especially with the Celtics, is you just got to stay persistent. At the end of the day, I mean, they're a good team, and it's a game of runs. I feel like the Celtics hit you with one blow, and if you can't withstand that blow, then the game can get ugly. But at the end of the day, it's a long game, and no matter what's going on, you just got to keep playing and keep playing at a high level. And I think if you do that, you got a chance to win.
All right, they'll be without Marcus Smart. Talk about his game and how that will affect, maybe how Nate attacks them.
I think it's huge. I think it's a huge loss for them because of his ability to guard one-on-one position. I feel like he's the anchor to their team, and I think it could help us, obviously. Especially somebody that can guard pretty much all four positions at a high level is no longer out there. So it puts them in position to put other people who might not necessarily be comfortable doing that in that position. So it gives us a shot.
I know you would be one of the guys that would put his hands up and say, I will take the Kyrie Irving defensive assignment, if called to do that or whatever. What's the hardest thing about guarding Kyrie?
I mean, it speaks for itself. His ability to score the basketball, obviously, his ability to get to his spots, his ability to pass the ball, I think it's really underrated. But, I mean, overall, he's a perennial all-star. He's a champion, and he just knows how to win. Makes the right plays. And, he probably hit one of the biggest shots in NBA Finals history as well. So, like I said, his body of work speaks for itself. The player he is speaks for itself. So, it's not really one person that needs to stop him. It's the whole team. It's going to be a whole team effort.
Well, Victor, before we let you go, one more plug for the foundation. We're going to be talking about it all day long here at Royal Pin, and there's great things to bid on, and go to the website at 1070thefan.com. But if there's anything else, any other message about the foundation or the fundraiser you wanted to give along to people, what would it be?
Just to give back. I mean, at the end of the day, even if they don't give back to my foundation or any foundation, or just give back in their own way. Everybody doesn't have the ability to give back the way I do or the way you guys do, but they have the ability to give back in their own way. So I feel like if everybody does that, then we'll have a chance to make our world truly a better place. So I encourage everybody to lend a helping hand and, change lives. So I think that's what it's all about.
Hey, your tape message there on the fan that folks have been looking at when they go to 1070thefan.com and go to the events page. At the end, you say, stay feathery. As a man that's over 300 pounds myself, what does that mean?
Feathery is a positive lifestyle. It's a word, but it's a way of life as well. It's better than better. It's better than great, but it's not heavenly. It's right under that. It's feathery. So any and everybody can be feathery as long as you have a positive outlook on it.
Well said.
All right, buddy. Thanks very much. We look forward to seeing you back in Indy when you get the chance, and keep it going. Stay healthy, stay on track, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you.